Life with Elease. Thank you for watching. Life with Elease. Life with Elease. Share my world. Share my... Hey there. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh. Make sure I don't got no toothpaste this time. Well, anyway, today's another blessed day. And I tell you, the enemy tries daily. And we're talking about letting God build for you. But let me tell you, when you try to build it yourself, which is the world's way, which is your flesh way, you're building on sand. And guess what? It can fall. But when you have purchased your brick, the foundation for your house from the Lord, when things happen to you, come into your life, small, little, big, good, bad, you're able to know how to deal with them because you build on solid foundation and you let God build for you. Having situations in your life will never stop. Some are mediocre, some are just like a wow. And you still have to just stay before God and trust God and know that God is the way for you. You cannot make it without God. I can't make it without God. So forever and a day till God calls me home, and when he calls me home, he will be the builder of my life. Woke up this morning and Satan ready to rumble. And usually, when things, just happen, random happen, my boss told me years ago, relax. And I had to do that. I had to learn to relax. I had to learn to understand that God has me covered. God is my everything. So no matter what or who is doing something or happening in my life, as long as I am obedient to the Lord, I am growing in the Lord, I am building in the Lord, guess what? Nothing that Satan does will bother me. There is some things going on in my life that I'm like up to here with. And but I have to stay in place as being a woman of God. I can't waver. I can't allow Satan to trick me up. But there is some things going on. And because I have allowed God to be the builder, it's not going to penetrate me. It's not going to knock my house down. Praise God for me being strong in the Lord. I'm strong in the Lord. I have so grown over. I don't think I ever was ignorant. I never stood out and had altercations and argued with people. The most altercations that I've really endured is when I got married, dealing with an unsaved woman who chooses to work for Satan. I tell you, this woman just woke up hating me. I never did anything to her, but that's a whole nother story. That is between her and God. As long as I walk accordingly, sickness will not knock on my door. Diseases, lack, none of that will knock on my door because I am staying before the Lord. But I just want to, send a shout out that when you think that you are getting over or getting away with something, you're not, because God has eyes for this whole world. And it doesn't matter that when you're plotting or lying to someone or doing things behind scenes, God sees you. Saying things behind scenes, God sees you. And I'm just here to say that when we mature because we let God build. So when things come knocking on your door, guess what? You're able to deal with them. You're so humble. You're so calm. You're so peaceful, you know, and this is how you go to the next level and you pass that test. You know what? This year I am passing tests. And God is about to move some things around, you know. And sometimes, I'm just going to say this, sometimes things that we want, jobs, people, relationships, sometimes when we want those things, it's not God's will for us. And He will disconnect it and change things around. So this is where I am in my life, where God is moving things around for me. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's hurtful that you have to go through certain things. But I tell you, be strong in the Lord and know that every tear you shed, every hurt you endure, whatever it is, God has a plan. He said in His word, for I know the plans. I have the plans for you. He has the plans. Some of us, we're going through this, including myself, because we call ourselves planning and God didn't plan. And it's only right to have a little demon around that would keep you on your feet to be faithful to God, you know. And then I think about Job, how, you know, he was hit with sickness and diseases, loss of wealth, loss of his children, and his wife told him to cuss God, and he didn't. I'm not going to curse God for anything that's happening. I may cry unto Him. Yes, I may cry unto Him, but I'm not going to curse Him. I'm going to just stay before Him, because if it's His will, then I shall go through it. But I'm telling you, there are some locks that have been locked for years that are about to be unlocked, and God is taking that key. It will never be locked again. There is some doors that are going to open that were closed that you thought that couldn't open, but God's going to open them. There is some people that linger around you that you think are for you and they love you, but they don't, and God's going to replace them people, or just move them people, because really all we need is God. There's some things about to present itself in your life that you could only imagine. You only would dream of these things. But when it's coming from the Lord, hey, it is what it is. This is why I'm going to say to you, and then I'll get off of here. Let God be the builder of your life. Let God show you the way. Let God be for you. God doesn't need our help. He knows and He sees. He knows when Satan is playing around, and he's tired of it, just like you are. But you can only be tired of it and pray about it, and God will handle it. That's if you want God to be the builder of your life. So as I continue to lay these bricks to build my house and make this solid foundation, I am seeking God, and I am doing what He wants me to do. I'm being obedient. I'm being faithful. I'm walking in faith. I'm trusting. I'm maturing, and I'm growing. Can you do that too? Are you doing that too? Alrighty, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and let God build for you.